The fear of the unknown. And perhaps you've gone through a situation like this, or life wanted to throw you a curveball, and at one point you had to make a decision. And that fear of the unknown can be a tough one. And I'm going to use myself as the example. Many years ago when I started off with what I thought then when I left high school that would be an opportunity doing something in my life, and I took a risk of being a commercial pilot. And I was able to do it. And it was tough, but it wasn't that tough. Anyone can do it. You just got to have the willpower and the perseverance and putting your mind to it, and that's it. But it taught me a lot. Now, throughout all that, I found out that when we live here as a spiritual being, living this physical life, that changed the game. Surviving several near-death experiences, that added a couple notches to the post. Then came the time from the universe where I had to go through a test. We're on this 3D physical realm, and we're also being watched by the universe. So this is where it changes a few things. So the fear of the unknown is at some point, and ideally and preferably at a younger age, is better going through this experience than finding out later on and then resenting it or not having an opportunity to either fulfill it or complete it or even attempt it or start it or really gain the momentum and then at one point to accelerate with it. So in my mid-30s, I took a chance on me. So that was a big fear of the unknown. So when the universe stepped in, I gave up my lucrative career, and that was doing well. And I gave up my dream job as a commercial pilot, and I stepped completely into the other end of things. And that was scary. It was scary, but equally it was the best thing that ever happened. So, and as I share with that, at some point, we're in this 5D consciousness. And for anyone that's along the ascension path, it's not there to scare anyone, but it is simply there when we show up here. The soul already has a mission of its own while we're physically here. And myself and every one of us, we have our own growth that needs to get done here. And I'm aware that if I don't keep moving, the universe, thank you universe, the universe will conspire some way to either push me off the cliff through ways that I have no clue about, because it's not so much with the universe itself, it's with my soul saying, hey, we've done a lot of work here, we're coming here to fulfill something else. And that feeling of the unknown, it evokes all kind of energies and all kind of feelings on the inside. There's the feeling of the security, the scarcity, or it's not even that, it's like it's stepping into a massive void. It's doing something that is not that difficult. It's taking that leap of faith, and as you jump, the parachute's there, and the universe will catch you, or your soul will catch you. It's simply having that trust to say, man, I'm willing to take a risk on it. And it's a big one, and a person's got to be ready for it. And the fear of the unknown is simply, from my own understanding, through this lifetime and many other past lifetimes, there were certain things of I'm doing the same thing over and over. So in order for me to really course correct with it, the only way I was able to break free of it was through taking massive risks, massive chances, and overcoming a lot of adversity. And then with that, at any time, and I'll add to this, that when I got into the healing phase of things, it's like this energetic suit that's around the body. Once it got released, then I would sense and feel all the energy around me. Whoa, things got real very, very quickly. And the universe of the soul, they don't play around. As a reminder, it's not there to scare anyone, but I'm just sharing from my own experience that if you decide at one point to level up, you decide to say, with whatever I've done things to the best of my ability, and it's not working anymore, and you decide to step into this, I wouldn't call it the spiritual side, yeah, it's part of it. I'd say it's the, instead of playing checkers, you're playing chess. and you're learning this with the universe. This is where the real studies are. And it'll open your eyes up, is all I can say. It humbled me. It really, really humbled me. So the moment I started jumping into this, and everything got taken out, everything. Finances, resources, with whatever I had there. And it wasn't there to take me down. What it was there is to say, we've been watching from the other side, referring to about me, for 35 years. And in order for me to really correct and really step into something new, I had to take a lot of drastic and immediate action with this. And then by doing so, this is where the doors started to open up. So it was very exciting. It was very nerve-wracking. Some days it was like, oh my God, what have I signed up for? On the same hand, as I up-leveled with the universe with this and with my soul, it's a game changer. And you're not doing it like in the academic part or getting like another piece of paper or from the college or university or some curriculum BS. It's a process of self-discovery on the inside. And it's to course correct whatever's on the inside with either anything from the old obsolete programs, the obsolete or the archaic systems that are all ingrained in all of us. Myself as an example, there was so much heavy embedded programming that at one point I'm like, I got nothing to lose here. And as I connected with those from the light, with all of our spiritual guides, and with my soul, then step by step as I unplugged all the lower frequency energies and working with my other side from the light, this is where I was able to start to up level with this. And that fear of the unknown, it was it takes having a lot of faith on a deep level. And I just wanted to share that for today. If you're ever in a situation and if you're given say several options, and if the one of it really scares you, or if it shakes things up for you, or if you feel it in your lower chakras, that might be a really good clue that might be the really good route to take. The other ones might be safer, but in the long run, you're going to want to default it back to the one where you feel it the most. So with whatever you're doing, I wish you all the very, very best with it. And that's my short video for today. So take care, be kind with yourself, and if you like to test it, put it out to the universe. Declare to the universe that you're willing to step into the unknown. And I promise you, in this 5D, the universe will give you something to think about. So, some food for thought. Be kind with yourself. Treat each other well. And until next time, take care.